I started playing soccer when I was 3 years old, and basically I just grew up on the sidelines because I have two older sisters and they both played, so my dad was always involved in like coaching them, and I just watched them and looked up to them, and I always knew I wanted to play that sport. What I love about soccer is your development as a player is limitless, and you can always just keep getting better. Like, there's always room for improvement. So I think what is so enticing about the sport to me is that your growth is never completed. Like, once you think that you're done getting better, I think that's when you need to be done playing, because there's always room for improvement. As a captain, I think my leadership style is not like a dictator. It's not me trying to get everyone to conform to what I want. I think it's more of leading by example and being a role model and saying like, hey, we need to work hard. We need to be focused in our training. And then also, if something's going wrong in a game or people are like bickering a little bit, you need to just like settle it down and tell them that they need to focus and that we need to get the work done. So I'd say it's more leading by example. As a senior, when I leave, I'm gonna miss mostly like all my teammates and just the memories that we have. Every year we go on like a couple of trips. This past year and last year we went to Texas, and even though the playing conditions are super freezing and there's always crazy wind and the teams are always great competition, my favorite like memories are always in the hotel room with the girls and just like the team meals and all that sort of stuff. So definitely my teammates is what I'm going to miss the most. I think one of my biggest role models has always been my mom. Looking at her, she's never been like that stay-at-home mom. She's always, like, when she had her kids, she was always working and just trying to do everything for us and for her job to make sure that she could balance both. And I think just her, I don't know, her hard work. I never really see her break down. She's always strong and resolute in whatever she does, and like even if she has like loads of work to do, she could have like a huge meeting the next day, or it's like the end of the year so everything's wrapping up. She still makes sure that I have a lunch every day and that my laundry's done, or just like checking in on how I'm doing. So I think I just look to her because she never stops and she always keeps working regardless of what's going on in her life. So just like the values of hard work and just never giving up. I'm involved in a club called Stand Up to Cancer at school. Me and three other girls that are in my grade started it up our sophomore year, and basically Stand Up to Cancer is just like this huge nationwide organization, and we're just a little branch, but we raise money through like bake sales and other sort of events, and we're gonna sell like buttons and like stuff like that to raise money for just cancer research like all across the board. After high school, I'm gonna play soccer at Santa Clara University, and I'm really excited about that. My mom went there and my oldest sister went there, so I'm just super stoked to like continue the tradition, but then also be a part of a program that's always a competitor and then also has great academics to back it up. So on the academic side, I've always been kind of more math and science inclined, and more recently I've decided that I want to do something with like medicine, whether it's surgery or just physical therapy. I think it would be really awesome to just help athletes, whether it's like rehabbing or getting back to an injury or helping them identify what's wrong. So definitely medicine is what I would like to study. I think I've learned a lot of things from soccer, but what I've learned is from my coaches and from my teammates and just from like the game itself is that you have to put in hard work if you want to get somewhere with your talent. Like, talent isn't enough because you have to just keep building on it and developing and getting better. And then from that, also time management, because with school and like being a student athlete and you have to go from school to practice, you have to know how much time you need to get your homework done, and you can't slack off and like go watch TV, or a lot of times like you can't hang out with your friends because you have to train or you have to study or do stuff like that. So I think going forward, like into my career and professional life, definitely time management and just like hard work and determination are the things that I think soccer will help me succeed.